the BJP as a political party has actually benefited from the Mandal agitation.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, and even when people like BJP or its supporters were very much at the forefront of opposing the Mandal reservation, BJP happens to be the biggest beneficiary of Mandal reservation. So therefore, the OBCs and the work within the OBCs, BJP was very much adapting itself and going within the other backward castes and mobilizing them. And therefore, it's not one day work. They have had their social and cultural organizations that are working in these castes and communities. And it was therefore one of the very interesting things about caste census, that people expected that the caste census will actually break the Hindutva kind of agenda and destabilize it. But interestingly, that has not happened. We are almost approaching the next general elections, and it doesn't look like the OBC communities across the country are going to vote differently on the caste census agenda. If they had to, already a large-scale movement would have happened. And in fact, it seems as of now that caste census may not even become an election issue. It may become issue in some states maybe, but overall it may not become an issue. So therefore, Hindutva is adopting very fast to
So what is the
trend.
Ambedkarite response then? I mean, all of this,
Mhm.
comes down to the question of what ism, therefore, holds the key
Mhm.
to unlock the potential of the masses, right? To kind of dismantle the Hindutva framework. Where do you think it will come from? What kind of alterations in the Ambedkarite movement do you think need to be made to do that?
See, Ambedkarite movement, of course, like any other movement, has to adapt to newer situations and have to devise newer ways of dealing with their political opponent, if one may say them. But one has to also understand that we tend to fix Hindutva to a political party, which is BJP, which is not incorrect, which is absolutely the case. But Hindutva kind of tendencies are there across all upper caste parties.
Of course.
And that is something we have to think about. That there is something called everyday Hindutva. There is, of course, the political
The Hindu
Hindutva.
common sense.
Yeah, so there is political Hindutva, of which the BJP is the torchbearer. But there is a everyday Hindutva. There are different kind of prejudices that are circulated, which happens to be part of any political party. If you are from a privileged caste or upper caste group, you may share those kind of prejudices. And therefore, we need to also rethink about Hindutva at both levels, at a political Hindutva as well as the everyday social cultural Hindutva.